Welcome to Springboro 45066 and the TV News Magazine show of Springboro, Ohio. In part 2 of our show for September and October, we meet Joshua Babb, world record-breaking champion at the World Dwarf Games. Carrie and Jason Way gives us a preview of Christmas in Springboro, and David Thompson gives us an update on the Kaufman family Y.M.C.A. Linda Sorensen from the heart of the Panthers talks about upcoming alumni events, and at Springboro schools, Dennis Elementary students share their experience helping the fight against childhood cancer. On Meet Your Neighbor, I talk to residents Jeff and Eliza Mallue, and it's all happening right now on Springboro 45066, Part 2. We're back, Part 2, still at Dorothy Lane Market. Another great show. I can't wait to get started, and you had a great interview.
I really did. I'm excited for all
I'm
of
excited just hearing all those great things about it.
Truly, I'm always excited for, each story we do, but this one, I was actually nervous. Yeah, never before in my life have I interviewed
Carrie nervous, you believe that?
Yeah, I know.
don't believe that.
But I'd never interviewed a world record-breaking world champion of anything before. And we have one right here in Springboro.
Well, let's share the excitement with the audience.
All right, let's go meet Josh Babb, everyone. Thanks, Mayor. I'm sitting here at Care Flight Field for a first in Springboro, at least a first in Springboro for me. I'm sitting with a world record-breaking world champion athlete, recent Springboro grad, Josh Babb. Josh, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. We're so proud of you, first of all.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
so
you.
exciting to see all of your accomplishments. Tell us a little bit about the World Dwarf Games.
So in 1993, the World Dwarf Games was created by the head of the IDAF. His name's Arthur Dean, and he's a British guy, and he had this vision for dwarf athletes to be able to compete with each other on a world level, and a lot of people didn't have that vision, but he really wanted to see it started. So in 1993, he and a few other of his colleagues started the first World Games in Chicago.
Okay.
And ever since then, it's been every 4 years all over the world, and it's a competition exclusively for dwarf athletes to compete with one another.
Wow. So very much an Olympics.
Yeah, it's basically the only requirement is to be a person of short stature or have the condition dwarfism, and there's different classifications, and you're always competing against people who are similar in stature basically to you, and that's what keeps the competition really close and really great.
Very cool, very cool. And now you're competing against athletes from all over the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so this year there were over 20 countries represented at the World Games in Guelph.
Okay.
And it included people from South America, North America, Europe, all over Asia. Russia had a few athletes there, so it's really widespread. Just people from all over the world hear about it, and then they want to have their countries compete. So I think there was one athlete from Kazakhstan as well.
Really?
So, yeah, just people all over the world. We'll bring just 1 or 2 athletes, and then the next 4 years from now, like the German team brought 4 athletes in 2013, and this year they brought 16. So
wow.
yeah.
So it's growing.
It's definitely growing, especially overseas. America always has a really good showing, but especially overseas, it's really starting to grow really, really quickly. So that's exciting to see, and hopefully in 4 years when it's overseas, there'll be even more athletes from European and Asian countries, which will be really, really cool.
That's very cool. Now, the 2017 games were quite successful for you.
Yeah, I would say so.
Tell us a little bit about your accomplishments. I know you brought some medals to show us, but 3 world records?
Yeah, I competed in 4 team sports with my team, the Statesmen. That's the name of their team, the National Games. So that was the American team I competed with. So we did 4 team sports, volleyball, floor hockey, basketball, and soccer. And then I also competed in track, which is where I set the 3 world records. And I set the record in the 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, and 1,500-meter run.
That's so awesome.
So that was really exciting, because that's what I trained hardest for. So to be able to kind of have my name in the records for 4 years, that's really exciting. Hopefully they hold for longer than that. So it was really, really cool to see my work pay off in that way.
Most definitely. So you came home from these games with 5 gold medals.
And
correct?
2 silver.
And 2 silver.
Right.
Wow, and 3 world records. So if you don't mind, how did you get involved?
So when I was a baby, my parents found out, or when I was hadn't been born yet, my mom found out that I had dwarfism.
Okay.
And the doctors noticed that there was something different about me. They couldn't quite put a finger on it, and they found out it was dwarfism. And they misdiagnosed me as having a different type, and they didn't find out what type I actually had until my sophomore year of high school. And it's super rare. They haven't actually named the specific form I have, so that's why it was kind of interesting. But they got involved with LPA, Little People of America, like as soon as they could. They took me to, I'm in District 5, which is our state's area, and just to conferences there, they learned about, you know, being a parent of a child with dwarfism, things like that. And as I got a little bit older, probably around age 10, I would say, I went to a conference in Nashville.
Okay.
And that's where I got involved in DAAA, which is the Dwarf Athletic Association of America.
Okay.
And that's, it's separate from LPA, but it runs contingent at the National Games.
Right.
And that's where I first got involved with dwarf sport in general, and was able to compete at the junior level, which is age 10 to 12 is the age I was competing in, and then the junior B is 12 to 15, which is what I competed in at my first Worlds. But ever since then, I've just been increasingly involved in playing sports with other people that have similar condition to what I have. So ever since Nashville, I've been going back to more nationals, had my first World Games in 2013, and then gone to every national since then, and just been training, and was able to compete at the 2017 games at Guelph University. So just a lot of nationals, and then my first World Games, going to nationals since then, and then working my way up to the World Games.
Wow.
Last week, yeah.
That's so very cool. Very impressive. We're
really
so
appreciate
proud
it.
of you, and you know, we can't
Thank you.
wait to keep in contact with
Yeah,
you.
hopefully we'll do this again in 4 years.
I hope so, and best of luck at Ohio State.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh.
I appreciate it.
Back to you, Mayor. So what do you think? Is Josh Babb just a class act and I mean, what an incredible young man.
Yeah. It's class act. If you don't know Josh, it's the son of school board member Lisa Babb.
Yeah. And he's off to Ohio State.
I know. Go Bucks again.
You just can't help yourself,
I
can
can't
you?
help myself. I love those Buckeyes.
No, he's a wonderful young man, and I'm confident he's going to continue to make Springboro proud.
Okay. Well, I know you did another interview.
I did. It's, you know, if you look around, you may start thinking about Christmas.
Oh, it's a bad word right now.
It is, but Christmas in Springboro is coming.
I know. It's a great event.
We always love doing the parade so much.
Everybody loves it.
It's so much fun, so much fun. But yeah, so Jason Wade, my parade co-host, sat down with me and we chatted a little bit about what we expect for the 2017 Christmas in Springboro. Jason, what the heck? We just got through Labor Day.
All aboard the Polar Express, Carrie.
Oh my goodness, it must be time for Christmas in Springboro.
You got that right.
All right, well, this year is the 30th annual Christmas in Historic Springboro Festival. So excited, aren't you?
Oh, as soon as the last one ended last year, started getting excited for this one, so
I agree.
Always excited.
And the theme this year is?
All aboard the Polar Express.
Which is going to be gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I think the floats last year were amazing.
They were, with the Grinch theme.
And I think this year, like you talked about earlier, I think it's going to be a potential for some fantastic floats.
Truly, like they could be majestic and magical.
Yes.
Which is Polar Express.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, well, this year's festival is November 17th, 18th, and 19th. Everything will kick off at 6 p.m. Friday and end on Sunday. Now, of course, our highlight of the festival, at least to us,
Yes.
is the parade.
Yep.
Now, the parade will, again, be on Saturday at noon.
Yep.
Well, and I hear we've already got a lot of entries for the parade,
Amazing.
which is going to be awesome. I mean, with the train theme, which is?
All aboard the Polar Express.
I don't get sick of that ever. It's going to be both magical and majestic.
Yeah.
Really, let your creativity fly. If you're interested in participating in the parade this year, please check out springborofestivals.org and click on the link for parade. There is still time to register, and actually the committee is still looking for sponsors. So if you and your business would like to support the festival, please hop on to springborofestivals.org and let them know that you'd like to be a sponsor. They wanted me to mention that any little bit helps. Now, back to the festival.
Well, it's back to sponsors too. We have 70,000 people roughly, give or take, each year come through the whole weekend.
And it's a free event.
Yeah, it's a free event. So that's a lot. You get a lot of exposure.
It is.
For that, but it's great to see everybody come out and enjoy the hometown type of thing. And again, the floats are going to be amazing, and the parade's always amazing. The whole weekend is amazing.
It really is. It's magical. I know I keep using that word, but it really is. It's a time where the whole community comes together, and we get to celebrate Christmas the week before Thanksgiving.
That way we know it might snow a little bit, might be cold, but we always like that too.
We do.
Get us in the mood.
It's festive.
Yep.
It's festive for sure. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what we have to look forward to for this year's festival. Of course, the theme.
Right, all aboard the Polar Express.
All right, well, going along with the theme, the children's tent and activities this year will follow the theme. They will also have the same rides, slides, and activities, craft tents, and of course your favorite food trucks. I heard a rumor they've got already 25 food trucks booked for the festival.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I was able to confirm that some of our favorites, Granny Franner's Noodles, Louisiana Grill, and the Authentic Greek Truck will be back.
Yummy.
All right, well, once again, it's the 30th annual Christmas in Historic Springboro Festival coming up November 17th, 18th, and 19th. Jason and I would love to see you all at the parade on Saturday at noon. And for further information, please check out springborofestivals.org.
Hi, Jason. Looking forward to you and Carrie, as you always do, announcing that great parade in Springboro.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You do a marvelous job.
Oh,
you
well,
really
thank you.
do. I mean, it's all about coming together, and everybody, you really showcase what it's all about, and there's so much passion.
Well, thank you. Jason and I, the one thing, I mean, we definitely do is love the community. So we've got passion for it, and we thoroughly enjoy it. All right, so let's switch gears and head out to the Kaufman Y.M.C.A. and see what David Thompson has for us.
Hello, David.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and welcome back to the Kaufman Family Y.M.C.A., where I'm coming to you today from our group cycling studio. If you've never experienced one of our group cycling classes, I could tell you, you're missing out. This is one of the best cardio experiences that you can have in some type of a cardio workout, and it is included in a YMCA membership. So come on down to the Y, we can tell you all about it. Check it out for yourself. It's a great workout and an amazing class. Speaking of new cardio classes, the Kaufman YMCA is now offering a 30-minute strength and cardio class called MOSA Viper Workout. You will experience a total body workout using this loaded body trainer because it is a three-dimensional experience that is led by one of our fitness instructors. So come on over here to the Kaufman YMCA and experience this dynamic 30-minute workout that will get you in and out in an amazing high-intensity, high-interval training workout. Lastly, I want to make sure that you're aware of some of the art classes that we offer here at the Kaufman YMCA. You may not expect that you would be able to come to the Y and take art classes, but it is actually something that we offer for kids as well as adults. So we have a great class called ABC Art that's designed for toddlers, for kids ages 1 to 3, to experience learning about letters and shapes and colors, all while exploring and creating art. We have another class called Preschool Art Skills that helps kids develop some of the skills that they would need to learn for entering kindergarten. And so we will help children do all sorts of projects that practice scissor skills, drawing skills, writing, and creative development for different art projects. We have another program called Art Studio that is open for any age. You can learn about art history, and you will even be working on an opportunity to create a unique work of art throughout the class. Information about our art classes can be found online on our website. Feel free to check these out and get involved today. Thank you for visiting with us here at the Kaufman Family YMCA. We look forward to a visit in person. And now, back to you, Mr. Mayor.
Are the Panthers? It's hard to believe it's that time again.
I know. Well, it is football season, and when I think local football, I always think Heart of the Panthers. It's the all-class reunion for all of us who are Springboro alum.
And so many people really stay involved with that.
Absolutely.
It's just a great thing.
It is, and it's a beautiful idea to see, all age groups of Springboro alumni coming together and enjoying their time.
For a weekend.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun, lots of festivities.
I know Ted and Becky are hosting it at their
At their
place
farm
in the
again,
lake.
of
Yeah,
course.
right,
Yeah, the halls are always so generous.
Yeah. Well, something about the 5K is going to be coming up, an announcement.
There is an announcement. We're going to get to that in a segment. Shall we check it out?
Yeah.
All right.
let's do it.
All right, we are at the gorgeous North Park Amphitheater today to talk a little bit about Heart of the Panthers, and I'm joined by the lovely Linda Sorensen. Linda, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Now, Linda is one of the co-VPs of the Heart of the Panthers, which, if you don't know, it's the Alumni Association for Springboro Schools, and it's the all-class reunion, which is such a fun idea.
Yes, it is.
I love the fact that you can go and celebrate Springboro and all the wonderful times you've had as an alum with all of the other classes.
Right, because we were so small, we knew everybody in school.
Truly.
So
back in the day.
brings a closeness, yes, back in the day.
When we graduated.
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, so this year's Heart of the Panthers weekend is the weekend of September 30th. I understand you're kicking it off again with Friday Night Lights.
Yes, we are.
On September 29th.
Yes.
That's awesome. And you're going to have an alumni tent.
Yes, we will, and we'll have snacks and drinks that we'll be serving.
Great. And that's going to be at the stadium, correct?
Yes, it is.
Prior
Up on
to
the
the
hill.
game.
Yes, same spot as last year.
Great. So all alumni are welcome to check in and hang out and, you know, schmooze with the other alumni prior
right.
to the game.
Correct.
And then we'll root our Panthers on to victory.
That's right.
Go home, we'll rest. And then the next day, Saturday, September 30th, we're all supposed to go to Ted and Becky Hall's farm, which is the Easton Farm on 741.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about that event.
Okay, that event involves a nice big dinner. We're going to have lots of food, lots of fun and things to do. We are going to raffle off gift baskets, 50-50, bring your kids. Everybody is welcome. It's $10 a person and you get fed.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that's for all classes. Everyone
Yes.
is welcome.
Absolutely.
And it's family friendly, correct?
Yes, it is. Yes.
And I've been, and it is fun. I mean, there's great music. It's festive.
Yes, it is. And check with your high school, if your high school has a web page, because some high school specific classes are having their reunion with us.
Oh, wow.
So they'll have a separate area where they can mingle and have fun, and then they, have the rest of us too.
That's really, really cool.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit. You were telling me before we started shooting today that that Saturday night event with the $10 admission charge is really the biggest fundraising activity that Heart of the Panthers has.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and tell us, what does that go towards?
It goes towards scholarships that we like to try and give to the seniors that are going on to college. We all know that they can use the money, and it's Panthers helping Panthers, and when we've got Panthers that are worthwhile and really need the money, we want to help them out.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What a great cause.
Yes.
Really great cause. All right, so let's talk a little bit. I understand that the 5K that we normally have during the fall is going to be run now in the spring. So we're going to have kind of an entire year full of Heart of the Panther activity.
Yes, we are. Yes,
That's really exciting. And we're thinking it's going to be at Patricia Allen Park this
yes,
year?
it is going to be there.
Okay, great. So then let's ask everybody, if you'd like to run the 5K in the spring, check out the Heart of the Panthers Facebook page. And that's really the best place to kind of stay in touch.
Right.
Isn't it?
Yes, and you can actually sign up online or on that Facebook page too.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And it's always such a wonderful event. And we look forward to Friday Night Lights and then the party at the Easton Farm on Saturday. And then, of course, the 5K in the spring.
Yes, we love it too.
Well, thank you so much for all you do.
You're very welcome.
All right, and back to you.
Well, many, many thanks for all those involved, and there'll be another success story, I'm sure. Back to the schools, right?
We're going to go to Dennis Elementary, where they are going to paint the school yellow. Let's check it out.
Thanks, guys. I'm Wendy Baker here at Dennis Elementary, and I am the school advisor for the Junior Optimist Club. Our club has grown from 14 members to 70 members, and we do lots of different service projects. We're starting off in September with Paint the School Gold, where we're trying to get all of the staff members to go gold, but our children or our students are going to have the opportunity to wear their pajamas to school. We only ask that they pay $1 to wear their pajamas to school so that we can raise money for childhood cancer. The idea behind this came from the American Childhood Cancer Organization, because children all around the United States are wearing pajamas while they fight cancer. Some other things that we do here with the Junior Optimist Club is we like to participate in community activities and service projects. One thing that a lot of the kids were excited about was the Springboro Parade that we have at Christmas time. We also will be going to the local assisted living home where the children will sing Christmas carols at Christmas. In November, we're going to write letters to veterans. And in October, we're also going to have a costume parade at the assisted living home. And we're going to participate in the rock movement, as I like to call it, where we paint rocks and then we spread them throughout the community, spreading positive and encouraging messages along the way. I understand that Carrie is going to interview 2 of our Junior Optimist members.
All right, so we're at the very first Junior Optimist meeting of the year at Dennis Elementary. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Charlie Brodnick. She is a 3rd grader here at Dennis, and she's a member of the Junior Optimist Club. Charlie, thank you for coming on our show.
You're welcome.
So tell me a little bit about, why you wanted to be a Junior Optimist.
Well, to get a little bit of time away from my baby sister.
A little time away from your baby sister?
Yeah.
And maybe because of all the fun things you guys get to do as an Optimist member.
Yeah.
Now, what are you most looking forward to? Because I understand you're going to do some really great things this year.
The parade.
The Christmas in Springboro Parade?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I understand you guys are going to raise money for childhood cancer awareness.
Yeah.
You're going to paint the school gold. Well, that's really impressive.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what's your favorite thing about 3rd grade so far this year?
3rd grade, probably writing.
Writing, you like to write?
Yeah, and we can only fill like a whole page.
Uh-huh.
But I filled like 8 pages.
Wow.
So it's kind of like, what?
Very cool, very cool. Well, thank you for being on our show, and I would tell everybody out there to keep an eye on Charlie Brodnick because we've got a future author here at Dennis Elementary. All right, thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome.
All right, now I've been lucky enough to have another Junior Optimist member join us today. This is London Earls. London, thank you for joining our TV show.
You're welcome.
Now, tell me a little bit. I know this is a first year for your Junior Optimist membership. What made you want to be a Junior Optimist member?
I just felt like it.
You just felt like it?
Fun.
It seemed fun, and you just felt like wanting to make the school better. Very cool, very cool. Now, I heard all the really fun activities that you guys are gonna get to participate in and lead the school in. Pajama Day for childhood cancer awareness.
Parade.
The parade, the Christmas in Springboro Parade. That's a popular activity. Well, that's wonderful. And then I also hear you get to go to some local nursing homes and sing carols to the senior citizens.
I don't really know how to sing.
You don't know how to sing? Oh my goodness. What about writing letters to the veterans in November?
I'll do that.
You'll do that? Well, yeah, because they fought for our country, didn't they? And our freedom. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Well, tell me, you're a 3rd grader. Mm-hmm. What's been the best part of 3rd grade this year?
I don't know.
Well, what's your favorite part? What do you look forward to?
Running laps.
Running laps, like in gym class?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, so you like gym. Very cool. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Police officer.
Oh, you want to be a police officer. Very nice. Well, that is a very admirable job. Thank you. You're going to be protecting us someday. I love that. Well, London, thank you so much for being on our TV show. And we look forward to watching you as you grow up. And I know you're going to make us proud as a really great law enforcement officer. Back to you.
Hmm?
All right, well, thank you to the entire crew at Dennis Elementary. We had a lot of fun shooting that segment about a rather heavy topic.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, did I hear another drum roll?
I do hear
just
the
like
drum
that.
roll.
Part 2 Meet Your Neighbor segment, Jeff and Eliza Mallue. They have a shop down in the Austin Landing.
Experiment.
Experiment. It's
Yes.
pretty cool about all kinds of computers and stuff. They were just teaching me as we did the interview. It was really, really neat. They have so much excitement about their business, but so much excitement about Springboro.
They love our
They're
community.
linked. They are really linked.
They really are. I believe they've got 3 young girls in the school
do.
system as well.
They do. Let's go see that.
All right, let's go see Eliza and Jeff.
We are at Heather's Patio. We have our Meet Your Neighbor segment, part 2. We have Jeff and Eliza Mallue. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Great. Well, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself, and then we'll talk about your business,
Okay.
about your family.
My name is Jeff Mallue. My wife and I, Eliza, we own the X.P.A store up at Austin Landing, where we buy, sell, trade, and repair Apple products. We've been in business for almost a year now, going very well. Business is improving, return customers. We are, I guess, we live in Springboro. We lived in Springboro since 2013. We have 3 kids. Our oldest daughter is 10. She goes to Dennis Elementary. Middle daughter is in 2nd grade, and the youngest daughter, she just started kindergarten this year over at Clear Creek.
Would you like to add anything to that?
Just say that we, chose Springboro to raise our kids and bring our business. It was a specific decision on our part, and we wanted to be here.
Well, good. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business? I mean, the audience, X.P.A, what is that?
X.P.A, it's a new franchise, again located up at Austin Landing, where we buy, sell, trade, and repair Apple products. So if you have a older model like a 2010, 2011 that needs a little bit of TLC, maybe a new hard drive, upgrade on the RAM, maybe a wipe and reinstall of the operating system, or if it happens to fall and break, maybe your cell phone fell or an iPad falls, cracks the screen, bring it on up. We can usually make any repairs within 24 hours.
You do iPhones, everything?
iPhones, iPads. Basically, we do a lot of repairs on those, but we also sell pre-owned or pre-loved iPads, notebooks, iMacs, phones. So we try to save the customer 30 to 60% off of buying a brand new device. So it's good value.
That's music to everybody's ears.
Oh yeah.
Especially today with the tech bubble, and everybody you see's got an iPhone or an Android or whatever. They don't even call them Android; they call them droids.
Yeah. Yep. So it's a great store. I mean, we have we've got a general manager up there and a store technician. That they're there pretty much every day. Brett and Kyler head on up to Austin Landing. They're there to help you out. So the good guys, really good guys.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you tell the audience? You mentioned earlier, Eliza, that you moved to Springboro. Why don't you tell the audience what you see that we could do better, or what you see that you like, or we have great schools and stuff like that. But what makes you want to stay in? You have your business at Austin Landing, but you live in Springboro. What makes you want to stay in Springboro?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the community. Ever since we came here with our original business, actually, a few years ago, we were just welcomed with open arms. It was an incredible business opportunity, because of the way the community works together and helps build each other and works with the schools. And we wanted to raise our kids in that type of atmosphere with a good school system and a community that supports each other. And I was just blown away with all the integrity around here with all the business owners and family. So we knew we wanted to raise our family here.
Good. How about you, Jeff?
Well, I mean, we're here at Heather's. Right across the street is the K. The kids love to go over there and get the ice cream.
It's the Arnold but happy day.
Absolutely. Historic Springboro, downtown is full of little shops that we can go shopping at. And the owners, they're, like Eliza said, they're great people. It's just a very family-oriented community. So we really enjoy that.
And you have a booth at Expo.
Yeah, Expo is great. Every single year we've been up there for 3 years now. A ton of people come through. It's a great opportunity to get, your business out there, have other people understand what you do. And it's that Expo is a lot of fun.
On behalf of the Springboro community, I want to thank you for investing in our community and being here. We're all in here. We all have squatters' rights, whether you were here a day or 50 years. You're all the same. And your business, I hope it does well. It sounds like it's doing very well.
Thank you.
Now I know where to go with my iPhone.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's a good thing. All right. The Mallues, Eliza and Jeff.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye, Springboro. See you soon.
Jeff and Eliza, thank you so much for being on our show as our Meet Your Neighbor segment. Well, we're closing part 2.
Wow.
And you know what? You and I work very hard to make this a great show.
We do.
As we have discussed, there's somebody else that works very hard who's the glue to keep it together.
He is.
You know, you hear the MVCC, but you just don't hear who from the MVCC.
Right.
And Joe Mckenzie, please come join us and let the audience see who you are in the flesh. This is our sidekick, Joe Mckenzie.
And they're both too kind.
Really helps us make this show what it is.
He does.
So,
We couldn't do it without you, Joe, and you don't get the credit you
Well,
deserve.
thank you guys for letting me be part of your show today.
Well, from Carrie and I, thank you very much. And from the audience, we're going to wave bye by 3 this time, Mr. By 2. See you next show.
Bye.
Here.